Hello, welcome to episode 3 of DearNetkno, where you submit your networking worries, concerns, issues, and questions to me, Jenny Smith, your local networking agony aunt. So, we've got a new submission, and we've got lots of new submissions. We've got a new submission, and this one says, how do I find the right people from a commercial or business development background, preferably those who are knowledgeable and have experience in startups, venture capital, or incubator settings, though it doesn't have to be mandatory? Lovely question. So when it comes to networking with specific target markets in mind, I would look at what's going on in your local ecosystem. So I would start there. So local business support is going to be a great resource for business startups. That's where they're going to be drawn to, and they're going to be able to tap into funding. So if you can look at what business support is available locally, things like your local government, local council, they're going to have resources available. See what types of events they're putting on. They're often hosting events that are helping people who are startups themselves. They have experts in residence who are also business startup support providers. So signing up to their newsletters, literally going on Google, what's going on in your local council, what's in the ecosystem, who are the organizations that are providing business support to those startups. That's a really good place to start. I would then have a look at what local businesses are providing finance for startup businesses. People like in the Northeast, we've got lots of different VCs and venture capitalists. They often are involved in the same ecosystem. So again, seeing what's happening, getting on Google, doing some research, seeing what's going on locally, close to the ground. One, it's easier to access those people when they're geographically closer to you. And two, we build a lot of trust with people when we share the same geography. So it's easier to build a bit of rapport when you're based in the same location. And obviously it's easier to physically go to events. So look at any type of events that have got anything to do with startup. There's often very accessible events for startup businesses, which is great. So look for events that are free, they're accessible, in terms of there's no like membership fee associated by the organizer of the event. You don't have to pay to join. That's where startups tend to be found. The free events, free to attend, there's no commitment because they've got other things to be spending their money on. If there's even a specific sector, so for example, if you wanted to get involved in the tech startup ecosystem, so if you want to niche down even more, again, getting on Google, see what business support providers are out there regionally. In the Northeast, there's absolutely loads. We've got a massive, I don't know if you're from the Northeast, Anonymous, but if you are, there's things like Sunderland Software City, you've got Innovation Super Network, UMI. If you're based in Durham, you've got Business Durham, the local council in Durham's amazing as well. I'm based in Durham, and we've got amazing business support ecosystem here. But there's a lot of stuff specifically for tech as well. So if you wanted to niche in, fantastic. Get on Google, see what's going on, sign up to newsletters, follow their social media, see what events that they're hosting. And once you start going to one or two events, you'll quickly start seeing the same people and you'll start seeing the same names. And those people that you do meet at those events, ask them. Use your network as a way of finding new networks, if that makes sense. So when you go to a networking event, everyone that's there, if they're interested or they're startups or they're the people you want to speak to, ask them what other events are happening that they've seen that are coming up. Are there any events that look interesting? You've also got in the Northeast, my wonderful website, networkware.com, which lists all the events happening, and you can filter based on topic or theme. So if startup is the space that you're interested in, you can filter for all the events regionally on that topic, which is nice and easy. The other thing I was going to say, what else was I going to say? I was going to say something else, and it was probably dead good and insightful and wonderful. What was it? VCs, investors. Have a look and see if there's any accelerator programs happening near you. Business development people, that's what I was going to say, because that was the other part. So looking for business development people, especially knowledgeable ones. Again, business development people, the type of events that they're often, you're going to find them at are the open, accessible, just come along and network. So they don't tend to, they will be going to events where there's like a theme or a topic, but you're more likely to find BDMs at just purely networking events. So again, in the Northeast, you've got things like the Muscle Club where you can go along. There's lots of people, high volume of people. You can network and you're going to meet probably quite a lot of business development people. Or within the Chamber of Commerce, for example, they have like coffee and connections events where you can come along and just network, and it's kind of open networking. That's a great place for the business development people. So have a little look into them. If you've got any specific requests, really nichely, drop me a message, anonymous, and I shall be more than happy to make some personalized recommendations. But in the meantime, I hope that helps. There you go. Episode 3 of DearNetkno. If you have any networking worries, concerns, or questions, please get in touch with me. I'd love to help. Submit them anonymously, and I shall reply all in good time. Okay, thanks so much. Have a great day. Love you. Bye.